I want to rotate around this cube. When I move the camera, it will keep facing the its orientation won't change. It will be same only. So to change its orientation when it is circulating the cube, what we should do, we should do path animation. That is, uh, the camera is going to travel on a path, a curve. Okay, so I'll go to add and add a curve. This time, that is, we should not go to mesh curve. There are two curves here. One is mesh curve, that is, it is circle here, mesh circle, and another is curve. You can see the difference when we in the outliner, the symbol will be different. So add curve and then circle. Okay, because it's going to circulate, so I'm taking a circle. I'm making it bigger. Okay, fine. I'll go to front viewport and then keep it near the camera. It doesn't matter where it is. That is, uh, even after doing the camera animation also, I can move the circle. It doesn't matter. But just to so that you will understand why I am keeping. That is why I am showing it now itself. So I am trying to keep it near the camera, and this camera I am going to bring it to zeros. We don't have, we cannot apply all transforms for camera. For object we apply, uh, for curves we apply, but for camera and light we cannot apply all transforms. So we have to type zeros and then bring it to rotation. So that is to the world origin. Right, this is the origin. See, it has come to the world origin. Right. It will be downwards only. It will be oriented downwards. It doesn't matter, because what is important is in the rotation it should be zeros. That is all important. In the translation, that is in the location, it should be zeros. Yeah. Now it is okay. Now let me select this camera and go to modifier. That is uh, constraint modifiers, and then um, follow path. In the relationships, follow path. Okay, I am giving, this is also one of the constraints modifier. So follow path I am applying, and then I am selecting the target field. There I have to refer this Bezier circle. Right, now the camera is sticking to the curve. See, you can see that the camera is on the curve. Right, now if the camera had been somewhere else, so before it was away from the, it was not in the world origin. So if I had without putting the zeros in the location and rotation, if I had given this follow path, it would have uh, remained like this only, somewhere that is off the curve. It won't be on the curve, but somewhere away from the curve it would have been. Because I put zeros in the transformations, it is when just I applied the follow path, it is immediately on the circle, on the path. Okay, right. You can put it back to zeros. Now this is timeline. When I scrub here, it is not moving. Why? Because we have to uh, move it here. That is, we have to specify here, that is that you have to move, like from this frame to this frame, this much quantity of movement you have to make, and in this direction you have to make, like that we can mention. Otherwise If you don't want to go into those complications, you can just press animate path. Generally they apply this only. That is because not all the time we will have, that is they may want to show the object from in one shot 1 here, and shot 2 from here, shot 3 from here, like that it may 1 to 100, 100 to 200, like that it changes. 1 to 100 it will be in one place, 101 to 200 it will be in another shot, from another camera will be in another place. So like that they use, at that time they will have to use this offset. Yeah. See, when I do the offset, it happens. Hello, once again. Right. So by default the camera will be here, cube will be here at the world origin, camera will be just focusing on that. If I press, when I press the 0 in the numerical pad, it will show the cube. Okay, yeah, I'm pressing the 0 and it is showing the cube. That is, it is showing from the camera angle. Right, yeah. So now um, I want to have this camera rotate around this cube. Okay, it's called turntable sequence, turntable animation. So for that we need a path, a curve. It's going to travel on a curve. And another thing is, even if it is going to travel on the curve, it should also orient towards a object. This is the object for this camera. That is, the objective for the camera should be this cube actually. So when I move this camera, see, it is not turning its head towards the cube. It is just moving, it is not oriented towards the object. So for that we have to make a rigging. That's called rigging actually. Okay, when you are using constraints and all, when you are trying to change its mechanism to even to small extent, it's called rigging. Huh? So in this our 3D context, rigging means this is the meaning. So now uh, we are going to apply a path for this, so that this camera can circulate around this cube. Okay, fine. Now I'll go to add. We see two types of curves. That is, one is mesh curve, another is um, this Bezier curves. Okay, so this Bezier curve is what we are going to use. So let me go and take the Bezier curve. You can see in the outliner the icon, the symbol will be differing. It will have not a triangular, downward pointing triangular shape, but will be having a curve shape in the symbol. So that's Bezier curve. Right. Now I'm going to scale up this curve, and I will go to front view and place it near the camera. Where is the camera source? This is a camera source. Yeah. See, now you can see this is a camera source. In Maya, the camera shape will be there. Here in Blender, it's not there. That is how a camera looks. Old type of Ariflex camera, the shape how it will look. That kind of shape will be there. Here is just a point. So okay. So now we have to some extent we have placed this path, this Bezier curve on the camera. Now I have to bring this camera to 0. That is, in the transforms I should bring it back to zeros. I should place back in the world origin. If I hide the camera, you will see the camera is at the world origin. It should be like this only. Because we are going to apply this the camera an animation, which is a path animation. So we have to make this camera to 0. We have to reset its transforms. Then when you apply the path for the camera, that is when you apply the path animation for the camera, camera will from zeros, world x y z zeros, it will calculate and go and sit on the curve. So yeah, I'm going to select the camera. It is already selected. Now I'll go to constraints, object properties. It's a kind of modifier only. I'll go there. Now I'm going to choose under the add object constraint. I'm choosing follow path. You see what is happening. If you want, I will zoom it. See what is this is curve, this is camera. So I am selecting the camera, going to constraints in the properties, constraint properties. There I am choosing the add object constraint. In that follow path, under the relationship column, follow path. Yeah. Now still there is no difference, because in Blender we have to refer it in the field. In Maya, if you see, there is a selection order. That is, you have to select the B first and then A in the final. Then you go and apply follow path. All that, it will be like that. The setup is like that. But here in Blender, it's not like that. Which whoever needs to travel on the path, that guy you should select first, and then go to the object constraint properties. There you are choosing whatever constraint. In this case we are choosing the follow path constraint. Under the follow path constraint we are seeing this field. There you can choose whichever curve you want, so that no anytime I can delete. Only if I show you in Maya you will know the difference, how flexible the Blender is. It is like a non-destructive uh, animation maker or rigging maker. Yeah, we can call in many ways. Yeah. So it's really nice. Maybe when you are going to learn, if at all you are going to learn Maya, no, you will know this difference. Yeah, right. So I have referred the Bezier circle path. Now let me just scrub in the timeline whether any animation is happening. No, it is not happening. Why? That is also under our choice only. For that also, they didn't just automate. Once you just click on something, no, immediately it won't happen. Once you give some follow path constraint, okay, now the camera is supposed to animate. No, not like that. That also they have given many options. You see, offset is there. Sometimes you will want to uh, like divide it, like shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, like that. You want to show, you want to show a cube, you want to show this cube. It's called turntable animation. But in here there is a difference, is that is, you want to show it from one angle, like this. Like I will show you. See, when I just see, when I am increasing the offset, you see what is happening. Yeah, see. Yeah. So I want to show this cube from in the first shot 1 to 100 frames, from here to here. Now from 101 to 200 I want to change it from here to here, and 201 to 300 I want to change it from here to here. Like that, you want the camera to animate from specific places, in specific places, for a short duration. So it should not be so continuous like that. So if you want, but if you want a continuous animation, once you give the path animation, and if and you want to see a continuous animation, then you have to press the, you don't have to worry about offset or nothing, anything. Just put 0 the offset and press animate path. Yeah, now you see when I scrub here, it will animate, simply animate. That's all. When you just press space bar, it will animate. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So till this place, no, I will tell you, you can do that. Yeah. We are going to use path animation for that. That day what we saw is we just animated without path, without any curve. We animated in first frame. We did the keyframing. We went to transform panel, right click on the location and rotation, insert keyframe. Then in the 100th frame we again moved the camera, and then we did the same keyframing. This time we are going to use path. We are not going to do keyframe, right click, keyframing, nothing. We are going to use path animation. Path means a curve. Okay, on a curve this camera is going to travel. So how to do that? Yeah. Now go to add, on the top add. Yeah, you have two types of curves in Blender. One is mesh curve, another is Bezier curve. Okay, for animation we have to take Bezier curve only. It is under curve. Yeah, inside this. No, no. Second option. Circle we have to take. Circle. No, there only. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Now press S in the keyboard and say scale it. Enough. Bus. Now go to front view and just move. No, not the cube. No. Just select the curve only and move it up and place it near the camera source. No, I will tell you which one is source. The camera is having two portions. One is the front area, which is rectangular and big. Yeah, the where from it is emitting or starting, no, origin point of camera, that is where we have to place this path. Okay, just select this camera. Sorry, select the curve, and that one. Move it up, slowly move it. Just no. That source point is there on the camera, no, where the origin of the camera. You see the camera. No. Slowly slowly move up. Little. There. That's. See, do you see that it is intersecting with the camera source point? You select the camera, no? Select the camera. Do you see where that? That is the point. That is the source point. Or so there in Maya, if you see, we'll be having a shape and all, camera's shape, so that we can actually identify easily. Here it's just a empty point. Okay, fine. Now, uh, now this just go to top view. Yeah. Now if you move the, just try to move the camera, just free move. No, free move. That is free move. Yeah. Okay. Either you can use shortcut or this white color circle. No, inside also you can click and move. White color circle is there. No, camera. There you just move it. It is a free movement. Yeah. Undo. Ah. Now, see, when you are moving it like this, the camera is not oriented towards a cube. Yeah. So that we are going to look at it. We are going to make a rigging for that. Wherever there is a small mechanism we have to create, that's called rigging. Okay. So that rigging we have to do. Now, first this guy has to travel on the path. Only then that orientation we are going to do for that rigging or something, whatever we are going to do. So, yeah. So, who needs this traveling on the path? See, if you want to go to from Australia to India, you want to come to India means you have to go to internet or ticket counter, wherever agency. There you have to go and book the ticket, right? Same way, camera has to travel now on the path. So camera only have to be given these. It has to go to constraint modifier or constraint properties and meet the animation and all. That is, he has to go and yeah. So here you should select the camera only, because he is going to be the receiver. So you have already selected the camera. That is okay. Now go a little broaden the properties. No, right side properties. Yeah. Bus. Now, this you are seeing just above the camera icon, which is data properties on the properties. No, select the camera. Select the camera. Ah. Now, do you see camera icon in the properties? No, no, that there, yeah, but below in the properties, that is outliner, below. Yeah, yeah. Just above that, yeah, data properties, camera data properties. Above that, constraints you're seeing. Select that. Yeah. Now go to press on that, add a object constraint. Yeah, there you are seeing four columns: motion tracking, transform tracking, and relationship. All. Now we have to go to relationship. Choose follow path. Yeah. Now, do you see? Just go to perspective, no? Perspective viewport. Yeah. Yeah. You can see a blue color dotted lines are connected. Yeah, yeah, connected with it. So means what? It is under constraint. It is like when you see go to a road and all, no, you will see this. You are under surveillance, camera surveillance, like that. Like that, it is showing. It is indicating that it is under constraint. Yeah, it is just an indication. Now, in the you can see the constraint settings. What is the constraint name? Follow path constraint. Okay, so under that follow path, you will see the target. So this is the advantage of Blender that you can anytime change the target. Now you are going to give one target. Who is the target? Because where B is a circle is a target. But anytime if you want on some other circle, some other path, it may not be a circle, it may have one end and it may not have a loop. This is circle is loop actually. So so in that case, no, you can change it. You can create a draw in another path, and then that you can refer here anytime. Later also you can refer here. You don't have to delete the link and then refer the next path. You can in the same. Yeah. I will tell you. See, wait, no. You have selected the camera, no? Yeah. Just a little zoom out. Yeah, the camera will be somewhere else because why? The camera was already in some values before giving the animation, or that is a follow path constraint. It was already was off from the world origin, because in default like this only they have kept file new. When you put the camera was little away from the world origin, so we have to set the camera to the world origin. Reset the camera to the world origin. How? Press N in the keyboard and type zeros in the location and rotation. No, just click on that and drag it. That is, click on that and drag it. Click on any one field and then drag it. No, yeah, like zero. Yeah. I think you have mouse. Maybe if you change the mouse. Now, no. That is okay. That should be one only. Let it be one. Only only location and rotation should be. Now you see camera is on the path. You select the camera. Select. Now camera is on the path. Okay. Before, when it was not in when not in zeros, it was away from the path. Now it is. So thing is, you have to put the camera to zeros and then apply follow path constraint. Okay, this is a workflow. First we have to bring location and rotation to zeros for the camera, and then go to add object constraint, follow path, refer the bezier circle in the field. All that you have to do. Right, now you just go to timeline and try to scrub it. Go to scrub it. It's not moving. There is no movement. Yeah, just press shift left arrow mark. Okay, now it will be in one first frame. For that only the scrubber slider, no, it is in first frame. Right, now we have to press animate path in the field, in the settings, right side for animate path, right side set follow path, and then animate path is it. Just slowly come down. Bring your cursor down. That one. Now you scrub the timeline. Now you can see the camera is getting animated. It is on the traveling on the path, right? Yeah. Right. Now, why they have see once you apply only it should be immediately start animating, no, right? When you play it, immediately it should show the animation because you have given the follow path. It should show, but in Blender they didn't do that because you have options, many options. That is why you have to choose options, right? In that settings, if you see on the right side, you have something called offset. Yeah, this offset you can just slide it instead of typing numbers. No, you can slide it. Like see, this offset option is also there. You can tell Blender that where from it should start. Now you put zeros. Put zeros. So there is some point. It is starting. There is a starting point, right? This select the circle. No, select the circle. There is path. Select the path here. Yeah. Press dot. Now just okay. Little zoom in. Little zoom in. Slightly zoom. Yeah. Enough. Now press N. We don't need the transform panel. Press N. N. Yeah. Right. Now you see the camera is on the. Just take your cursor to the camera's source point. No. Source point. Camera is where it is connected. That is source point. Camera source point. So there you see that is the location of in that circle the camera has decided to start on, right? Yeah. So if I want to change the starting point, maybe in the middle you see some model is there, okay, some mountain or something is there. You want to you want the sequence to start from other side, not this side. So at the time what you will do, one way is you can select the circle, select the circle. No, you didn't select it. Now go to rotation option. Yeah. Next. Yeah. In Z, you try to rotate Z. That is blue color. This way you can change its rotation. Okay. Okay. Now undo. Now the camera is not actually changing. You are rotating the circle. Along with the circle, camera is also moving or rotating. Okay. So another way is for the camera to start from different spot inside the circle. You have another way. What is that way? Go to offset. Slowly just drag it. Increase the value. Slowly. Offset is there. Above. Ah. Like this. I want the camera to start from here. Like that you can. Now you yeah. Wait. Ah. Offset means inside see the camera is not having any other option. Okay. Only the circle is the area allocated for him. Okay, so inside the circle he can change his spot, not away from the circle. If you want, if you want the camera to little away from the circle, select the camera and move it. You can move it. Select the camera. Go to move option and little move you can do. But like that you can move it. But generally we no red color x axis. Like that, but nobody does it because it's not ideal. But sometimes little you can move. Undo. No, you cannot replace it. If you wait, just wait, slow. Select the camera. Press N. Type zeros in the location. That's all. Now it will be reset. Yeah. So if you want, you can change a little 0.1, 0.05 like that. You can change, but it doesn't need it. It won't be needed. Such things won't be needed. Okay. So if you want the camera to change inside somewhere in the circle means you can use that. Sorry, one second. Yeah. So that is inside the circle, no? That thin curve is there. There, wherever you want, you can change him. This spot now, there is a spot from where from he is starting. If you can just scrub the timeline window, no? Just scrub it. Yeah. So from there he is starting, right? From at frame one he is there. Frame 100 he is here. Okay, fine. Like that it is starting. Okay, fine. But if you want change the location, then at that time you can use this offset. Okay, maybe when you are doing something else, no, you will understand the need for that. So one thing you just remember, there is a option called there is an option called offset. Yeah, that's right. Now another thing, see now if you when you scrub it, you are seeing some animation. Just scrub it, no? Slowly scrub it. Forward. Forward. Yeah. Okay. So see throughout the it is keep on rotating, right? So you see how many times it is rotating. I want this camera to rotate only once. That is when we go to, I don't know whether you go to temple and all. In temple, what Hindus do is one circle they do, or you go to Kailash mountain, that parikrama they do. Yeah. So, but this camera guy is doing so many parikramas. We want him to do only one parikrama. So, for that, what we have to do? Yeah, we have to set the range, frame range in in animation, no, we have two words. One is duration, another is period. Duration means 100 frames, you say 100 frames per session, 1 hour per session, 2 hour, that is duration. Period is, what is period? Period means morning or evening, lunchtime or night, like that. That is period. So here, what is the period and what is the duration, that we have to know. See, like when I gave the follow path, this blender didn't ask me where what time it should start, the camera should start moving, what time it should end, and how much should be the duration. This period and duration questions it didn't ask me. So where should I input that? So yeah, now we are going to input that. Select the circle. Yeah, you will see object data properties for that. Just go to properties, object data down. No. Data. Yeah. That's called object data. There you just come down, no, a little scrub. There you will see path animation. Just open that column. Yeah. Open that. There you see 100 frames. So yeah, there let me change it to here. What you say? Just take your cursor to the timeline. Timeline are there. You see start end. No, you see there. Do you see start end? Just above your cursor. That is start and that is end. Okay, there you can set the frames, that anytime you can set the frames. Now as per default render, it is 250. Okay, so let's put here in the path 250. Escape, you press escape. If you put escape, the old one will come. Now in the frames you have to type 250. Enter. Now you see the camera will do only one parikrama. Before, what it was doing, for 250 frames it was rotating once again and again. Means what? It was the duration, by default it was 100 frames. For any path animation, no, we have to change it. If you don't change it, it will be 100. Okay. So for the rest of the 150 frames, no, it was rotating. It is like as if you are telling one guy to just rotate for 100 frames, but that guy is rotating for the, because you didn't tell him the next thing that you stop after 100, like that you didn't tell him. So he will keep on rotating for the next 150 frames, like that it is happening here. So now once you have given the 250 frames in the curve object, object data properties, it is set. Now you just play it. It will, without interpreting, just see, it will do only one parikrama, like that. That's all. Now, yeah, if you want to place the scrubber, no, press shift left arrow mark, it will go automatically. Now it is already, you have set it, so just move the scrubber somewhere, move the scrubber. Now press shift left arrow mark. Now it will come back to 1. Okay. Yeah. Right. Now, okay. So now you know how to set the duration as well as the starting frame and end frame. Okay. Because you have set here 1 to 250 frames. 1 to 250. Now I don't know whether we have time, enough time. I will show you the dope sheet. Okay. Just go to the timeline editor left side timeline. That one, yeah. There you will see dope sheet, in the animation first icon. That's one. Select the camera. Yeah. Now, okay, but only when we do the offset animation, no, it will show animation. Otherwise, it is just a constraint. So, okay, we will do the offset animation. Though in that case, go to object constraint properties, right side properties, no, property, just above the, yeah, that one, yeah. Now, you can put zeros, the offset zeros, zeros. Yeah. So now put fixed position, fixed, switch on the fixed position. Ah, yeah. Now you just scrub the timeline. Yeah, it won't animate. Now you can is it shift? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now go to offset, right click, offset, right click, offset factor. There only. Yeah. Right click. No, escape. No, inside the offset that field, no, you have to click right click. Yeah. Insert keyframe. Yeah, once again. Huh? இல்ல வேண்டாம். வேண்டாம். Yeah. Okay. So now, now see, you have, you're at first frame. You have keyed it. Now choose 100th frame. Yeah. This is dope sheet. Okay. Remember, this is not timeline window, but still you can use it. Okay. Only thing, you won't see the start frame, that field, start field, end frame field, all that you won't be able to see. If you want, you can change it to timeline also. Timeline, go to timeline window, editor, left side. There, timeline. Yeah, right. Now, you can see start, end, all that you can see. Right. Now, unless you do the offsetting, the camera won't move anywhere, because that is why you have chosen fixed position and all. So now just go to offset factor and put some 10 or something. No, 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 no. Escape, escape. No, offset factor is on the right side. Constraint properties. No? There, there. Offset. 10. No, 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 no. Type 10. Yeah. Nothing is happening. Okay, okay. Um, yeah. Okay, it is actually maybe just type one or two, no? One you type. One. And then right click and key it. No, no. Right click and then one you type and then right click. Right click. Replace keyframe. Yes, yes. Now you slowly you move it. Sorry. Yeah, that's all. So this is what. Now you have got the keyframes. You can see that keyframes in the timeline window. No, your dot, two yellow color dots are there. That's called keyframe. Huh? So now you can go to dope sheet editor. Dope sheet editor. Uh, Now you can change the duration and as well as start frame period also you can change. See, in path animation you can choose only start frame, you cannot choose. Only duration you can choose. You can put 100 frames, 250 frames, like the duration you can type, but not the starting frame and end frame. But here in dope sheet you can choose it. You have already select. You can just press Alt A, no, press Alt A. Okay, okay. Okay, select the camera. Select. It should be done in the dope sheet. Select the camera. Camera. See, always choose outliner. Okay, in case if you are not able to select here. Yeah. Right. Now go to take your cursor to the timeline window. Dope sheet. Dope sheet. There, bring your no. Bring your cursor inside. Be inside the dope sheet. Now press Alt A. You can see those two dots are off now. They are in gray color. Now you have that. You can also select them. How? Just draw a small rectangle on that. Draw small. Small. It should be even more small. Okay. Okay. Because when you are doing many animations, no, at that time. One second. This so now you have selected both of them, right? Yeah, yeah. Did you what did you press for that? You drew the rectangle for all of them. Okay, that way also you can do. Or if you want to select all of them, no, many keys will may be there at the time. You have to keep inside the dope sheet your cursor and then press A in the keyboard. Just now press Alt A. Deselected. Alt A for deselection. Deselection of object or deselection of keys, keyframes or anything. Alt A is a shortcut. Now, if you want to select all of them, what you should do? All. A. Press A for all. Press A. Everything will get selected. Right. So this way you can select them. Now you are going to change the period. Now press G in the keyboard. Just move it. Yeah, like this. See, now you are changing the period. Just keep it from 100. From 100. Yeah, yeah. There. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. So now it is, how, what is it? What is the frame range? Frame range is from 100 to 200. Yeah. So duration also you can change. You want to minimize the duration. So select only one key. No, end key you select, last key. That only that. Now press G in the keyboard and then move it. Like that. Yeah, that's all. Maybe 160 or something we can keep, I feel. 160, Yeah, 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 yeah. Fine. So like this you can keep. Now you just scrub between that only one, between that range only. You just try to scrub your, uh, yeah, scrub it. Yeah, like that. So in 60 frames, it is trying to achieve the same quantity of motion. How fast it will be, right? You gave him 100 frames before, so it was little coolly he was rotate he was circulating. Now you have given, you have reduced some 40 frames from that, so he will have to be bit in hurry burry, so he'll be fast. Yeah, so this is how we have to change the duration, change the period, all that. And uh, this curve also will be having, if you select the curve, it will be having the animation on the, select the path, and let me call it path only. Go to circle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is a path, we can call it, because it has, once the camera is going to travel on that, it becomes a path. Okay. Right. Now go to this curve object properties, object data properties, right side, right. Uh, there you can see this, don't forget this. Okay, this path animation is there. Under that you can mention the frames, amount of frames, all that. Okay, apart from this you have this option also, like you can mention, you can set your period, duration, all that in the dope sheet also you can set it. So where will this be used, this camera animation, where will this be used? Where, when you want to do corporate presentations. That is, you may want to do camera walkthrough. They call it, no, camera walkthrough. Sites, building will be there, buildings, road. So the camera will be like that. It will be trucking. That is going going forward. All that will be there. So at that time, you have to use this camera path animation. So how to draw a path? I will show you. Just go to, you can save this file. Just save this file. File, save as any camera path animation. This camera path animation, no, even an object can be given this follow path. Okay, not only camera, you can select this, just take a, go to add up, say, mesh, mesh, sphere, UV sphere. Yeah. Now, now go to, that is, one way you can do, like you can give a different animation, or you can copy the animation also. That is, link the animation. So you have selected the sphere is already selected. Go to object constraints in the properties. No. Object. Yeah, yeah. There. Yeah. Now go to object constraint. Add object constraint. No, up. Yeah. Follow path. Same option. Right side. Right side. Right. No. Follow path. Right side. This is the option we gave actually. Yeah. Now you refer the same circle. Bezier circle. No, easier. Target. No, you have to refer it. Yeah. Now you just press animate path. Press animate path there, right side. Now you path already animated. Okay, right. It is already animated. So now you just scrub the timeline. Yeah. So the sphere also can animate. It is not the camera alone. Any object, light or anything, you can make it travel on the path or curve, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I am calling it path. Okay, you can call it curve or circle or whatever, because a curve may not be always a circle is just a shape, curve is its nature. huh? Right. Now one thing we have to do is, you can hide this in the outliner. You can just hide it or press H. Okay, you can press H also. Yeah. Now Yeah. Now, if you want to unhide it, what you should do, Alt H you do. Bring your cursor to the 3D viewport and press Alt H. Ah, yeah, right, right. Now, yeah, enough, enough. Now, you want the see press zero now. Press zero. You remember right? You remember right? That is for switching to camera perspective to user perspective. Ah, yeah. No, no. One. Wait, 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 wait. Ah, now when you press middle click, now what is happening? It is switching back to user perspective, right? Do you see on the left side user perspective? Do you see that word left side? Uh, so press zero. What name you are seeing there in the same spot? Camera's perspective. So camera perspective is what we are going to render. Okay, user perspective, top, front, side, and all, it won't render. Camera perspective is what for render, allocated for render by Blender itself. Now, yeah, yeah. Now, for in camera perspective, it is not shown. It is not seen because the camera is not oriented towards a cube, right? So yeah. Now press middle click and try to change it. It won't change. Press middle click there. It is going switching back. So for that, what we have to do? Press zero. I will tell you. Press N. No, press zero. Press zero first. Press N. Now go to tool on the right side. That is called sidebar. Sidebar. Go to tool. Next, sorry, view is there. Just next to tool, view is there. Ah, there do you see that that day I told you camera to let just make it bigger, no, this dialog box, make it bigger. No, no, not that one. No, 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 this one. This one. Yeah, yeah. Bus. Camera to view, did you see that? Just remember this one, okay, very important. So camera to, once you, now you just press middle mouse button. Once you click that, did you see the change? Did you see the difference? Yeah, once you press this camera to view, that shifting is not happening, that shuffling is not happening between camera perspective to user to camera. This is not happening. Okay, to stop that, what you have to do? You have to check this one, camera to view, you have to switch on, right? Now you select the cube whichever you want to frame in the camera, in the field. Select the cube, bring your cursor to the 3D viewport and then press dot. Yeah. Now you press middle. No, no, press down. Yeah. Now you don't do anything now because the camera is on the curve. No. So even if you are doing something, it won't happen properly. So you have to do the constraint for that. For the camera to look at that cube only. Camera is a boy and the cube is a girl. Okay. For the boy to look at the girl without break, keep on seeing. For that you have to do another constraint. For whom? For the camera only. So for that, what we have to do? Go to add, uh, empty. Bring empty. No? Go to empty. In that, choose this time sphere. You choose sphere. Yeah. Uh, this sphere, no, you see, did you see that it is naming, it is the name wise, it is empty only. In the outliner, if you see, no, it is empty. uh, Now you just press zero, no, go back to user perspective. We have to press zero. Yeah. Now just hide the cube in the outliner, hide the cube. Yeah. Now, do you see the sphere? There is a change in the sphere. See, we took one UV sphere. That is a different sphere. This sphere, it is just an empty. Okay, empty means we take one kind of cross kind of thing we used to take. No, it used to be like that. So this the we can sometimes we can use this empty also. Spherical empty also we can use. Cubical empty is also there, like that. In case you want to see it prominently, it should be clear. It should not be so thin. So in that case, you can take this. empty sphere also, but it cannot, it is not renderable. In render it won't show any shape and all, so it will be useful for us, right? Now this is going to be the camera target or camera interest, we can say, huh? So you just rename it as interest, cam interest, press F2. Cam interest, cam interest. Yeah, enter it. Yeah, right. Now select the camera in the outliner. Yeah. And little zoom out here, no? Little zoom out here in the perspective. Yeah. Little how it. Little. Wait. Yeah. You don't have to scrub it. Oh, you are pressing space bar, I think. No, escape. 1 second. There is now little middle mouse button, no? So that we can see the camera. Middle mouse button, that is turn the camera, it is from the top we are seeing, no? Like this, one third view we want to see. Wait. Select the select the circle. Press dot. See, all the always remember to bring it in the frame, okay? That is, it is somewhere in the camera, no? From away from the camera view, it should not be like that, it should be close to us, so that we can change something or whatever. Press dot. Little zoom in, little slightly zoom in. Now the camera, because we did some changes, no? Like you tried to move and all in the camera perspective, it has gone away. So select the camera and type zeros in the location and rotation. Select the camera, press N in the transforms. uh, Go to top item, zeros. It will come back to the curve, rotation also. Yeah. Right. Now press N back, make it height. So now it is on the curve. It should be like this only, because I want you to experiment with that. So the camera moved when you did that thing. Okay, right. Now we have to give this camera a orientation. How to give it? That is, the camera little press S and then make it bigger, no, so that you can see it clearly. Bigger. Bus. Enough. Now this camera is going to, we are going to make him orient towards the this cube. The cube we have hidden, actually doesn't matter, huh? We want to see that target, so that is why we have hidden it. Now the camera should get oriented towards the cube. That is, whatever some just assume some some building model or something is there, okay? Let me call it building. In the middle there is a building, so the camera is actually showing around the building. Now the camera is like tilted downwards, it is not, it is looking at the ground floor, it is not looking at uh, the building. So to make him look at the building even when circulating, okay, now you just try to rotate it. Go to rotate option. Rotate him in the x-axis, red color. No. Rotate. Make him look at the like that. Yeah, bus. Now he is looking at the uh, what, the building. Okay, yeah. But now you just scrub the timeline. See, what is happening? He is keep on looking at that side only. He is not orienting towards it. You are getting it, no? He is not turning towards always at the building. He is just his head is like constrained. His head is not turning towards the building all the time. So for that, what we should do? Select the camera. We should do the constraint for this camera also. That is, for this turning also we should do it. Yeah. Now go to object constraint. Object add object constraint. Add. Ah. Now, uh, just move your cursor little in down. Now track 2. There is a option called track 2. No, no. Uh, right side tracking. Yeah, yeah. So now here you just give in the target the empty or camera interest you have changed the name. Yeah. Now you try to scrub the timeline. Do you see that he is always rotated towards the slowly you should do slowly you do and see, no, like this, yeah. So this is what is the thing we are trying to achieve. Okay, this we actually saw in the last session also, we saw that. So yeah, now press 0 here, press 0 here. uh, okay, okay. Press on the 3D viewport 0. Yeah. Now you do the timeline. Slowly, always. Like, yeah. Do you see? This what? So you can switch on the cube now. Switch on the cube in the outline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just scrub it slowly, and then you can see it is turntable. This is called turntable. If it is a very big object, it's not turntable. There is no table in that case. It is like. Hmm. No, no, no. That is what you are saying is you have taken a photo or something or video sequence. Uh, for that you want to do. But why do you want to do that? You can do that in the live itself, no? Suppose you are seeing some statue in Australia somewhere in your place, and you yourself can just come take a sequence around that. Yeah, yeah. Because you are capturing it in 2D, no? If you bring it to 3D, we cannot do it in 3D. It is not a yeah, yeah, yeah. But one thing you can do, there is a scanning. Yeah, yeah. That is, yeah, 3D scanning. Before and all, long back, no, scanner, 3D scanner is a very costly. Even now it is there, but now no, 3D printer is different. That is, it gives as a 3D printer is like the 3D object turns into a live object, right? But what I am talking about is 3D scanner means the live object becomes a 3D mesh. 3D mesh. You don't have to model. Suppose you have a very delicate, not delicate, sorry, so many detailed statue is there. Modeling in 3D is not easy, so someone has done it in clay model. Okay, so how you will bring it to make it a mesh, convert it to mesh? There is a 3D scanner. If you put keep it inside the 3D scanner, it will scan and give it as 3D model. That is there, very costly. We cannot buy that device uh, through some gamma rays or something, no, they are doing this scanning. Okay, but now we have an app only, Kiri engine, like that, 3D engine apps and all there. With that only you can just have a small statue. If you have no small statue, Jesus statue or Krishna statue, whatever it is, on the table, little high table. It should be also small, that is, height should be more for the table, but its circumference should be small, small circumference. Now come around it 360 degree, you have to take photos. Yeah, in that, going inside that app, you have to take photos. It will ask you to take some at least 70, 73 or 70 photographs. It will ask you to take without break. Check. Like that you should 360 degrees you have to walk and take without much movement. That is, without making it blur. You know, as a photographer, no, you should not shake your camera. When you are going to click, you should not shake your camera. So like that, if you take, no, 70 photographs and give that engine those photographs as output, next day in your mail, it will send you the 3D mesh. Yeah. So that you can bring into your Blender software and then do this camera animation. You can just make a turntable turn around, camera turn around. You can do and render it like that. You can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe we will do that. Huh? We will do that, but maybe in your room only you can do. I think. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll see how we can, because in direct means it can be taught actually. Yeah, yeah. Only and another thing is it will send you next day only. You have to pay and register to get it little soon. Yeah, yeah. But the free registration means you will get the next day like that only you will get. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, but it's not worth. Okay, it's not so worth unless you are really you have any project for it. Otherwise, it won't. Be. It's a new thing, nice, but not all the time will be useful for you because it won't be so nice. You have to do many things after that. After it will be in triangles. It won't be unorganized triangular mesh. It will be. Yeah, yeah. It won't be in quadrilateral mesh. Four sides, not four sides. Every faces will be all they are all using. That is where suppose you are doing some interior there you will see some small statues or small shapes on the table like that. For that you if you spend time on modeling how long it will take. So for that they will go for this scanning only. There and all they will go for this scanning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And character also they are scanning, but there is live character. It won't come so nice. For that, you have a big, like some 100 cameras around you that will scan you. That only in animation companies they do. We cannot. e- Video game, yeah, yeah, video game, movies, yeah, yeah, yeah. Character, yeah, 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 yeah. That's the one I'm talking. So that also is there. Little lower versions also there with the mobiles and all. They are catching so many mobile cameras. No, yeah, yeah. But you need so many cameras. That's also so many mobiles you need. So like that, there is a rig also for that. That is how they keep it around measurements. All that is there. You need a setup for that. You need a proper infrastructure for it. And lighting also is very important. It should there somewhere dark, somewhere little fully filled with light, but nowhere it should be shining. See, if you put some one light on one person, no, okay, I will make him bright like that. If you put light, the shining spot, highlight spots will you will see on the character. So those highlight spots, you will see it's a distortion in the mesh. So it should be equal, spreaded. Light should be so softly spreaded, illumined. At the same time, it should not be darker or high, shining like that. Those extremes should not be there. So like that, many conditions are there. Yeah, yeah. But when it comes to small statues, no. Anyway, we are not going to zoom, no, in interior while doing animation. The camera is not going to zoom into and show the statue or whatever in so close up and all. It will just little come near. It will just pass through that statue, so that the viewer will know. Okay, so many things props are there inside the set. Like that, he will. You are just giving a picture. That's all. So for that sake, you can use the 3D scanning and all. So like that. Mm. So right now, if you see what we have learned today is uh, uh, camera on path, and then two constraints follow path and track 2 is already we have seen. So follow path and track 2, and then dope sheet. In the dope sheet we have selected the you have changed the duration and period from 1 to 100 it was, and now it is 100 to 200. And duration also, what was 101 to 200, you change it to 101 to 160. Like that, you change the duration and period, all that. Then you have set the camera, and all that. So like that now you can place whatever download. If you download any model, building model or something, you can just around that building model you can just do a turntable like that. Sorry, there is, you can make the camera circulate around it, and you can do this track to constraint also, so that the camera will keep on looking at the building and then circulating around the building. So like that. If you want, if you want to relax these guys, there is just go press 0, take your cursor to the 3D viewport and press 0. 3D viewport, yeah, press 0. Ah, now, if you see, just scrub the timeline. Ah, it is rotating. Okay. Now, just go to follow path settings, right side. Yeah. Below that, you will see influence. Influence. Down, 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 down. Influence. Just make it 0. Ah, ah, right. Now you try to just sorry, scrub the slider timeline. Scrub this timeline. Scrub it. Nothing will happen because the influence of this constraint, follow path constraint, no, has become 0, because you have put the influence to 0. So there is no influence. This guy, this camera guy, no, is not influenced by, no more influenced by the follow path, because he is 0. Influence is 0. Once you make it 1, no, it will become again back to influence. You can make it 1. That influence, you can make it 1 back to. Yeah, now you can, if you scrub it, you can see that it is moving. Yeah, like that. Yeah, yeah. So like that you can just manipulate whatever to whatever state you want. You can manipulate, that you can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when the time is, it's time to close your library. Okay, okay, okay. So okay. So tomorrow you'll be available, or if you are not available, you can tell me. Oh, okay. Fine, fine, fine. There is yeah, yeah, some 8 o'clock or something for me. I think. Yeah. Okay. Fine, fine. Okay. 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 Bye.